Welcome to Comic Construction.
Let's check out the build, art, and story of Codename G.I. Joe Deluxe Edition Book 2, published by Image Comics. Scarlett is written by Jill Thompson, with art by Marco Ferrari and colors by Lee Loughridge. Destro is written by Dan Waters, with art by Andre Bresson and Andrea Milana, and colors by Adrian Lucas. This is an oversized hardcover at 7.5 by 11 1/8 inches and has 248 pages. The build of this book is identical to the Transformers Deluxe Edition I covered a few weeks back. The cover is 5 colors, which is 4 colors plus a holographic foil, which is used on all surfaces of this cover. Like it's in the back cover. It's kind of a little more subtle on the back. At the top it's there, but it's like all the lines. And then the front cover, well, actually the front and the spine also has a UV coating over this illustration of Scarlett. So that's pretty cool. The binding is sewn with a gray head ribbon. And the interior sheet is a semi-gloss that is reasonably thick. It's a really nice sheet. It's a little thinner than what's in some of the Rick Remender deluxe editions, but that's probably to its benefit. And it doesn't reflect too much light. It's a true semi-gloss. I've seen some semi-glosses that are almost like low gloss kind of books. The art is really nice throughout, but Marco Ferrari's art on Scarlett is the standout. Ferrari's art is at different points emotional and kinetic. It's perfect for the character and the story. Ferrari also does a great job of communicating scale. There are a few scenes where you get to see like attack helicopters and stuff like that, and you really feel the size of those. And just so you can see some of the kineticism I was talking about, like there's all of this fine line detail that is like blurred around her hand here. It just really kind of gives you a feel for motion, like the leg and that kick. And then talking about the emotion, you see the rage in her eyes there. It's really cool. Let me jump back to Destro. Here we go. The art in Destro from Andre Bresson and Andrea Milano is also good, but I do prefer Ferrari's art. The team does some interesting work, but it isn't as kinetic, and that may be to the story's focus. In Destro, it's more about two men leading armies to just basically wage war on each other. My favorite bit is the team's depiction of Tomax and Zaymot, who look like villains from an 80s teen movie. I love that. Like the big puffy hair. It's a little too long in the back. It's really cool. My favorite G.I. Joe character, Storm Shadow. This volume collects two 5-issue miniseries, Scarlett and Destro. I bought this book because of the Scarlett mini. I read that in paperback and I loved it, so I really wanted it in hardcover. In it, the titular character goes undercover to rescue Jinx, another undercover agent, and gets mixed up with the Arashikage clan in the process. It's a fun and exciting story with a lot of heart. Storm Shadow, who I just mentioned is my favorite G.I. Joe character, is in it, but is not as interesting and complex as he is in the original series from Larry Hama. The Destro miniseries is interesting in that it really drives home the Energon universe of it all. But it's a little weird to see G.I. Joe so mixed up in interstellar stuff like the Transformers. The 80s G.I. Joe book was interesting because it was, as they say on iFanboy, Vietnam War veterans working out their shit in front of children. Still, Cobra stuff was always a bit sci-fi, so that doesn't feel so weird. This book is worth the purchase for the Scarlett series alone. Thanks for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and share with a friend.